A really powerful earthquake has just shaken northern Japan, kicking off tsunami warnings and a huge emergency response. So in this explainer, we're going to break down exactly what happened, the immediate impact, and, how a nation that's always on edge is coping with this latest seismic shock.
It all starts with a single stark number, 7.5.
And that right there, that's the magnitude of the earthquake that just rocked the country. I mean, that's a significant event by any measure, and it's really the start of our story today.
All right, so let's unpack the details of this thing. What really happened here? Okay, let's look at the specifics. Geologically speaking, the quake hit off the coast of the Aomori region. Its epicenter was about 80 kilometers offshore and 50 kilometers deep. And that offshore location, well, that's absolutely crucial because it immediately raises the threat of a tsunami.
And yep, that's exactly what happened next. Tsunami warnings went out almost immediately. Now, waves did reach up to 70 centimeters, that's about 2.3 feet, but thankfully, the really big, catastrophic threat never showed up. Those warnings were eventually lifted, which must have been just a moment of profound relief in a super tense situation. So let's shift gears from the natural event itself to its direct impact on people, the human cost and the massive disruption that followed.
The initial reports started coming in, confirming over 30 injuries. And look, while that number might seem low for a quake of this size, it's really just the beginning of the story of the disruption.
Then you get this number, 90,000. That is how many residents got evacuation orders. Can you even imagine the immense logistical challenge, not to mention the human one, of trying to get that many people to safety in the middle of all that chaos?
And the disruption to daily life was immediate. 2,700 homes lost power, just like that. So in the dark, people were left dealing with the aftermath and, of course, the fear of aftershocks. And to compound everything, you had widespread travel chaos. Key train services just shut down, basically paralyzing the transportation networks all along the northeastern coast. It left countless people completely stranded.
So, with the country reeling from all this, how did the government respond? Let's take a look at the official emergency measures that got launched. The message from the top was crystal clear and very direct. The Prime Minister's office urged citizens to double down on their preparedness, reminding them to secure their furniture and just be ready to evacuate at a moment's notice. It's a message that really speaks to a national culture of constant readiness. And this wasn't just talk. A clear practice plan kicked right into gear. A response office was set up, an emergency team was brought together, and the whole process of assessing damage and launching rescue operations began. It's a very structured, very well-rehearsed response. Of course, after any major earthquake in Japan, there is one question that is on absolutely everyone's mind. What is the status of the nuclear power plants? And here, thankfully, the news was reassuring. Both the Higashidori and Onagawa plants reported no irregularities. And maybe most importantly, even the disabled Fukushima plant, the site of the 2011 disaster, detected no new issues. So why is this such intense focus? Well, you have to remember the memory of the 2011 magnitude 9.0 earthquake. The catastrophic tsunami that followed led to the Fukushima meltdown and claimed over 18,000 lives. That disaster, that memory, looms so large, and it's exactly why these checks are so rigorous and the updates are so vital. But even with the tsunami warnings lifted and the nuclear plants declared secure, the danger wasn't over. Not by a long shot. The entire nation was put on high alert. Authorities put out a pretty stark warning. A stronger tremor, a major aftershock could still happen. They urged the public to stay vigilant and be on high alert for at least a full week. I mean, that's just a nerve-wracking reality for everyone living in those affected areas. This entire event, really, it just highlights a much larger truth: Japan's seismic reality. Because of its location on the Pacific Ring of Fire, the country has been shaped by centuries of earthquakes, and that has embedded preparedness deep into the national psyche. It's honestly why Japan is a world leader in earthquake mitigation. It's really a three-pronged approach. You have advanced building codes that actually allow skyscrapers to sway. You've got sophisticated early warning systems that give people precious seconds to take cover. And then there's relentless public education campaigns. It's a whole system designed to save lives. Which brings us to our final thought. This event, and the incredible response to it, It all shows just amazing resilience and planning. But it also leaves us with this one lingering question. In a country that is literally built on shifting fault lines, where nature's immense power can be unleashed at any single moment, is the task of being prepared ever truly complete?